So one of my favorite memories from this trip was going to Iphigenia theater because I thought it was really cool how like your voices echoed when you stood in the middle and were trying to walk, and it was like like a natural mic.
Now I know that theater was like kind of like very big on, also because like they built theater in like a medical center, so like it would make like help them like heal, and like it would just make them happy.
I loved when you stood in the center of the theater. You got to hear your voice loud and you could express yourself. What I've learned in Greece is that people are really helpful and welcoming, and when we need help on something without hesitation, they come to help us.
The Acropolis, because it reminded me of something my dad said before I went on this trip, which was basically about him saying that this place should remind me of my ancestors.
One of the most memorable things on this trip so far was going to the Acropolis Museum and looking at the real artifacts from the Acropolis.
And we got to watch like a video about the Acropolis, and it was like basically saying like it's like history and like what it's been through, like how it got passed down through like different religions.
It was fun to see all of the artifacts of the Greek gods.
We went to the Kariakidis and we saw what Miss Benakis pointed out, how their faces are supposed to like be like similar to the Statue of Liberty.
Learning how to open my lungs with this actress. She really taught me how I like can open like my words and like help me act out someone else's voice.
It wasn't at all what I expected. There was a lot of exercises that were really fun that we did that really helped us with our acting.
I really liked how we went to the kingdom of Agamemnon, and I think it's important because for our script, we learned about how King Agamemnon sacrificed Iphigenia. It was gorgeous because we saw the place that Iphigenia grew up in, and just to see the history of the family was amazing, and it was the most freshest air that I was probably ever going to breathe.
The changing of the guard at Iphigenia today, because it was like really nice, and a lot of people were gathered over there to watch the racing at the Olympiacos, Panathinaikos.
The Greek Olympic Stadium.
Where the first like actual modern Olympic happened.
We got to do sprinting competitions and speed walk competitions, and
It was fun to run around the track and race all my friends.
I can't wait. Maybe it can happen again.